While Bitcoin is currently consolidating below all-time high, I decided to almost sell off all my Bitcoin to open one gigantic trade. And in this video, I will be exactly talking about that trade. I will of course talk about Bitcoin, which is currently consolidating below all-time high. And the last time this happened in 2020, just after 16 days of consolidation, we saw a breakout and Bitcoin more than doubled in price in the first 21 days after. So I will be discussing this. I will give a big update on Ethereum, which is looking extremely bullish right now in my opinion. I'm gonna give a very big update on it. So I will be talking about this, Bitcoin, and many more important charts I will be discussing on today's update video. So without any further ado, don't forget to once again slap that like button, once again back above 1,000 likes. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So here we can see Bitcoin is clearly consolidating below this very important resistance on the top side and above this horizontal support line here on the lower side. So basically Bitcoin is arranging in this sideways consolidation phase and is just about to be creating another gigantic move. Of course, like I discussed in yesterday's video and in the intro, the last time that Bitcoin was basically trading against its all-time high was of course in 2020, and there we just broke above it, just exactly what Bitcoin did this case around, and then we consolidated for an approximately 16 days. Actually, after we broke above all-time highs, we still saw like a 10% correction towards the downside, and a 10% correction for Bitcoin right now would place it around 62,000 US dollars. So if Bitcoin were to be coming down to approximately 62,000 US dollars, honestly, I would take that as a very big opportunity in the market and not necessarily as a bad thing, because I do believe that just like it was in 2020, we're just right now consolidating below all-time highs, and it is just calm before the storm. Because I have said this several times before, I do believe that it could be happening earlier this time around, not necessarily in 16 days. Why? Is because of course we have to spot Bitcoin ETF, and yes, so far unfortunately I don't have the data yet here. Apparently the data is coming in way later than anticipated. So if you want to be knowing about the spot Bitcoin ETF data, make sure to follow me on Twitter, because on my Twitter page I will straight away let you know, guys, once the data comes out and what the exact inflows are and what the exact outflows are. So make sure to follow me on X as well. But so far in general, the inflows has been significantly positive, and due to this we are expecting that once again BlackRock is buying a massive amounts of Bitcoins. And due to the fact that right now OTC desks are actually running out of Bitcoin, it means that BlackRock, of course, if they want to be buying Bitcoin, have to be buying from the open market, and that is causing even more buying pressure. So potentially this breakout above that all-time high and that exponential rally to start could potentially happen earlier than expected. But currently what we're seeing is just basically the people that are not believing in Bitcoin are distributing their Bitcoin, and as soon as they are done with distributing, then we're going to be having an exponential rally towards the upside, because yeah, everyone who's holding Bitcoin at that point is not interested in selling, and due to that we're just going to be seeing another exponential rally. This is how it goes in every single cycle. So I am currently not looking to be selling, and I'm just going to be holding on towards my dear Bitcoin. So interesting to be seeing. Also, miner revenue yesterday hit an all-time high of 75 million US dollars, which is of course quite insane if you would ask me. And if we were to be looking at Bitcoin, we indeed broke the 4-hourly downtrend and we're still consolidating in this region. And guys, make sure to stick in this video, because a little bit later in this video I'm going to talk about why I'm currently selling off my Bitcoin right now to be opening up one of the biggest trades. So make sure to stick in the video right now, because it is going to be a gigantic trade that you need to know about. But first, I want to discuss Bitcoin and highlight the most important things that are currently going on here, because I do believe that currently Bitcoin is consolidating in this region between that high of about $69,000 and the low of around $60,000. So if we were to be coming anywhere close towards the lows of this region, I would take that opportunity with both hands, and I will also open up a new trade, guys. And you could be copy trading my account if you right now go to the link description of today's video, sign up an account to Deepcoin, because Deepcoin is the exchange where I am currently trading Bitcoin. And if you want to be trading yourself, go to Deepcoin, and if you right now sign up an account using the link below, you will get an additional deposit bonus, and also you could start copy trading me. And of course, if you don't want to copy trade me, of course there are also many other professional copy traders out there which are of course extremely good, but you have to know that you can only access copy trading if you right now sign up an account using the link below, because yes, it is only available for a limited amount of people, because yeah, if these profitable traders have too many people following them, they can't make profit, because then they're going to swing the market too much here. So you have to understand that. But if you're interested, check it out in the link description of today's video. Of course, a 20% correction looks to be the new standard, so if we were to be getting any of those, I would be embracing that opportunity as well. Which is very interesting, is that the USDT market cap also hit more than 100 billion US dollars, that there is once again a significant amount of inflow in the market, which is indicating that right now, clearly, of course, we are in a bull market, but of course you can already see that, and we already broke above all-time highs, but there is new liquidity flowing in towards the market, and it really allows more buying pressure to enter the market. So altcoins could be a very interesting play, and that is also one of the reasons why I decided to sell my Bitcoin, because if we are looking to the Bitcoin dominance, historically speaking, guys, Bitcoin dominance tend to be dropping exponential once Bitcoin breaks its all-time high. Just like here in 2020, boom, Bitcoin broke its all-time high, we had that big drop towards the downside. Here in 2017, Bitcoin broke its all-time high, and boom, just weeks later, altcoin season started, and altcoins started to heavily overtake Bitcoin. And then here, once again, guys, Bitcoin broke its all-time high, and I'm expecting maybe 3 to 4 weeks from now on, altcoins are absolutely going to hammer Bitcoin. It's going to be hammering Bitcoin, and this is part of the reason why I decided to be stepping in towards altcoins. And no, I am not bearish on Bitcoin, but I decided to sell some of my Bitcoins off because, guys, I was still holding 35% of my portfolio in Bitcoin, and I decided to sell off on exact 20% of all my Bitcoin. And you know where I'm currently investing in? I am going to be investing this 20% all into Ethereum. And you may think, oh, Rolf, why don't you go with a different altcoin you're also bullish on, like you mentioned on your channel? Because it's risk, guy. I want to keep a low risk profile with the majority of my money, and 20% of my portfolio is quite a lot, and I don't need to take risks for these 100x's. And that is why I'm stepping in towards Ethereum right now. And let me explain also why. Because first of all, we're going to have the Ethereum ETF in 76 days. Guys, this is going to drag liquidity from Wall Street into Ethereum, and that is going to massively squeeze the price up higher. Massively. You can't even imagine it. And also, we're talking about the Bitcoin supply shock with the Bitcoin halving coming up, but you have to understand that Ethereum is already deflationary. Bitcoin has inflation and Ethereum is deflationary. And in the last, let me say this correctly, 7 days, we saw 32,000 Ethereums getting burned. And on this rate, more than 1% of the total supply is getting burned every single year. And if we're just going to be looking about since the merge started, we've seen more than 400,000 Ethereum getting burned. And as the bull market continues to increase, and of course, as more users are going to use Ethereum, more Ethereum is going to get burned. And that is ultimately going to be a big catalyst. And that is going to make the supply even more scarce. And that makes me even more bullish. So very important to understand that this could be a very big narrative. And the nice part about it is that I believe that Ethereum is still not really exploded yet. It is still lagging behind. It's still in this downtrend against Bitcoin. And I believe once that ETF comes, everything is going to change. And I've talked very highly about Ethereum for quite a while right now, but just a moment ago, I thought, okay, it is over. I need to make more money, and I decided to sell my 20% Bitcoin into Ethereum. And of course, once the time is there, and let's say Ethereum bounces like 40% against Bitcoin, I'm potentially going to decide to sell that Ethereum once again to go back into Bitcoin, because the ultimate game here is to accumulate more Bitcoin and not necessarily more altcoins. I want to be holding more Bitcoin. So I'm also buying altcoins to eventually be buying more Bitcoin, because I think these altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin in the long run, or in the let's say coming year at least. So this is my play right now with Ethereum. History is repeating, and I think it will be going way more exponential than Bitcoin will do. And that has happened in every single bull market. I mean, basically, Bitcoin has always been the front runner. Bitcoin already broke its all-time high. Ethereum is still like 25% away from it, if I say it correctly. Boom, it's currently still 22% away from its all-time high. So Ethereum is lagging behind right now, but I believe it's going to be overtaking it. And my bull market target for Ethereum is a little bit more exponential compared to Bitcoin. And due to these very interesting narratives that are currently unfolding in the market, the ETF, in like 5 days from now, and Ethereum is also going to have a big update on March 13, which is going to be making layer 2s even more profitable and even more sustainable and cheaper, which I'm just super bullish on. So guys, this is what I've done. This is the reason why I sold a lot of my Bitcoin. And don't get me wrong, I'm not bearish on Bitcoin. I'm extremely bullish on the industry. I'm freaking bullish on Bitcoin, because I do believe that this all-time high is going to get broken anytime soon. And once we do break above this all-time high, we're going to go quite exponential afterwards. So this is what I've done. I want to be completely transparent with you guys out there, to show all my trades and to share everything what I've been doing. So thanks so much for watching towards the amazing new update video. I truly hope you did learn something from it. If you did learn something, guys, slap up that like button, subscribe to the channel, because tomorrow I will be back with another update video. If you want to be learning more about altcoins, subscribe to my altcoin rover channel, my channel where I talk about altcoins. Later today I'm going to upload a new video. I'm not quite sure yet where I'm going to be talking about, but after this video I'm going to be doing some research again, so subscribe to that channel as well. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.